Hello everyone, this is Jimmy and welcome to episode 4 of Enigmatica 2 Expert. Between episodes I've done a fair bit of mining. I saw some of my ores or some of my dust processing here. I also added the other water wheel just so it looks a bit more complete. We don't really need the energy from it yet, but it's good to have, right? In other news, let's see, I made a flux capacitor because I wanted to use an atomic disassembler as a mining tool. It's just very fast. Part shovel, part axe, part whatever. You know, you can chop all this stuff. It doesn't have fortune on it, but I'd switch to my pickaxe when I need to mine stuff with fortune. So anyways, that means that now we should be able to make this sturdy casing. So that's 4 bronze gears. Wait. Oh, 2 copper gears, 2 bronze gears, and 4 bronze ingots. Right now, I think making gears we still have to make in the casting table here, right? What was keeping me from making the heavy engineering block? Oh no, we can make this now. Let's actually, is it nighttime? Let's finish our metal press, and we can use the metal press to start making gears. For now, I'm gonna make 2 metal presses. How do I form them? Like so. One to do plates. Actually, no, I can already make plates pretty quickly. I'm going to do one for, because pressurizer makes plates, I'm going to do one for wires, one for gears. So let's see, do I have, yeah, I have this on me. Swap this over to that and make the wire mold. Some of these other things like rods, I think we might need to make in the metal press later, but they might not need their own dedicated metal press. I don't know, but this will be the new efficient way we make wires. So anyways, let me just hook up some IO to them and some chests and stuff. Metal presses in this pack are also sped up a fair bit. So right now, actually, the hopper is the limitation, I believe, to how fast this metal press runs. If I directly throw the items onto there, you can see it runs a little bit faster. However, items must be inserted 1 at a time to make wires and 4 at a time to make gears. So if you try to insert with the hopper, they just get stuck. I think you can insert onto another piece of pipe or another piece of conveyor, and then it'll get stuck like at the edge, whatever. I just used to insert with item conduits because item conduits insert all 4 items at a time, and quite frankly, it's fast enough. So let's also get, oopsies, I need to make some bronze, and we can make our machine casings now. Make a fair bit, maybe not that much bronze, a fair bit of it. 2 stacks of bronze, of which I'll turn into 16 gears. Man, it's okay, this is slow. This is much faster. And then we can make 30 casings. Alright, that should complete this quest, from which we get to choose. What does an aqueous accumulator do? Or rather, how much does it cost? It's all no big deal for all these things. I'll take it just because it's the one that has the most steps to make. Alright. From there, if I want to actually get into actual additions, I need to make Electron tubes, so that's a thermionic fabricator. And I believe I need a carpenter at some point as well. Let's actually just look at the forestry quests. Give me that loot chest and a command script. Yeah, so I want carpenter and the thermionic fabricator, which is down here. Carpenter recipe is pretty easy. I'll make one of those, get our reward. Alright, give me the quarry card. Oh, I'll take a horn of the wild. And that's my second builder, but alright, this just makes it easier to get rid of all this ugly grass. So yeah, it's something, but it helps. I'm going to make a second carpenter as well. One to craft with water and one to craft with seed oil later. So anyways, next up is a squeezer, and that's what will make our seed oil. It has to be the forestry squeezer. Actually, technically, I think this can make seed oil, can't it? Yeah, it can. It's probably not worth it, though. We'll just make the forestry squeezer. I mean, quest requires it anyways. few more of these. And if memory serves me right, these machines are unfortunately extremely slow, but it's been a while since I've seen one of those. But we hopefully won't need them for too long. Alright, next step is to make the impregnated casing. So this is the first thing that uses seed oil or olive oil. Is it easier to get olives? If I can find an olive tree, we can get 250 millibuckets per olive. Huh. While looking for the olive tree, I found a village with a blacksmith. So how are my leggings? They have better than iron. I'll take this stuff, and this sword does not have traveling on it. Dang it. I kind of want to get a sword that has a staff of traveling effect, but oh well. Still a good find. And look, all this bone. What's that with this? Maybe? I don't know what's wrong with my atomic disc deconstructor. I can break, like, non-blocks with it. I can't change its mode anymore. It's stuck in fast mode. It has energy in it. Why? I mean, like, it's not lag. I can break these blocks. I'm so confused. I'm gonna try relogging. Does it work after... It works after relogging. Huh. I don't know what's wrong with my my thing, but it works now, so that's a lot of bone meal. Ah! Found it! The ever-elusive olive tree. I think the beehive as well. But anyways, if I get this, I think you get a fair number of olives per tree, right? Well, 9? Maybe it's more if we directly harvest the leaves. I saw a few more here. Well, that used a lot of hunger. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, this is probably... We get a lot more, I guess if I harvest it with fortune, it'd be better. Whatever. We get a lot more olives per... Like, we get a lot more oil, per olive than we do from regular seeds. So, I guess the orchid biome is one of the biomes that spawns them. Anyways, I'm gonna head back, go the scenic route, see if I can run into any other villages along the way. Well, it's not a village, but it's the next best thing. A cow. Vanilla cows are reasonably rare in this pack, I found, so grabbing one now means we can milk it later. Also, there are spawners here. I'm going to try to grab, I think, the skeleton one. Yeah, in a box. I have plans. Oh, another cow. Alright, well, I guess we'll grab both of them. Then we can breed them, even. Ooh, and some enchanted diamond gear. Depth Strider feather falling. Is it better than that? I guess so. At least while the boots aren't charged anyways. Alright, guess this is a good place to raid. Sorry whoever used to live here. I know I kinda stole your stuff. But anyways, I have big plans for that skeleton spawner later. Maybe, possibly. And we just glide the rest of the way home. Back home, let's start setting up our carpenters. So the one that uses water, I initially was going to use this aqueous accumulator, but I decided I'd rather use the nuclear craft water sources. These are, I guess I didn't need both, whatever. These are, they auto push, so, and they don't need like all be surrounded by water, so they're just super convenient to use. Anyways, that pushes into the carpenter, and then for our other carpenter, we're going to push into it from a squeezer. Unfortunately, neither machine auto pushes, so we're going to have to move the fluids. To do that, we'll use my favorite item of all time, the Ender Fluid Conduit. 2 advancements for that. I actually wonder, if I had to pick between item fluid conduit or item conduits and Ender Fluid Conduits, man, I don't know which one I'd pick. It's like your first love and the love of your life. Tough choice. Anyways, squeezer processes this into olive oil, gets sent here, and with this we can make impregnated casing. So that's just a bunch of wood, right? And 1 olive each. 1 olive and 8 logs make a casing. I've switched over to mostly farming oak wood now, so we'll do this. Go. Alright, you are also glacially slow, so time in a bottle. Hey, much faster. The reward is a loot chest, which will contain I think this can spawn dragon eggs somehow. I don't exactly know how. From there, we have a couple options. We could go into bees. I'm never doing bees again. So we're going to make the thermionic fabricator. That's really what we went into forestry for. Let's see. Old gears. Do the ka-chunking. Ka-chunk. Also, do we get more hours if I actually use a fortune pool here? 13 for one. I think that's more. I don't know. And the hardened casing has to be made in the other carpenter with water. Uses 4 of our precious diamonds. Use all of this. Here, actually, I should eat one. I think it makes you feel bad, makes you sick, but the first one is worth it for trying to get the extra heart. Anyways, there we go. 1 thermionic fabricator and 1 loot chest. Ah, okay. We'll use that for something, I'm sure. All right. So we need circuit boards to make. I don't know. We'll let's make the circuit board anyways. So the basic one, let's make half a stack of them, is tin and redstone. Also in here. Also, glacially slowly. But much better when you time and bottle it. I've seen these tin electron tubes used in a whole bunch of recipes, so I'm just going to make a whole bunch of them. This thermionic fabricator always uses power when it's running. It'll continue, well, as long as you either have a valid recipe in here or do not provide it with a redstone signal. I keep hitting like the button to try to put my thing on the UI, right? That's why I keep opening and closing UIs. But anyways, if you wanted to not drain power, give it a redstone signal or make the recipe here invalid, but it's like 50 RFITIC at most, and we produce way more than that passively. So I'm just going to leave it running, and we're going to make 48 electron tubes for another loot chest. This has a different shape. I'm not quite sure what that means. Make some of these too, just because I want the loot chest. I am not the slightest bit interested in the actual, what is it? What? The actual electron tube. Like, I'm sure we'll use it at some point, but it's so far in the future that, yeah, I don't know. You can use it to make the machines faster. Whatever. What does this do? I don't know, but it probably uses mana, so I can't use it yet. Hey, that makes our tool unbreakable. Oh, hey, that lets us make. I guess we can start working on like our pickaxe or our whatever axe-matic or something. But we can now, let's see, reinforced 4, unbreakable. Nice. That's very convenient. All right. Well, man, I love these quest rewards. Anyways, that gets us far enough at this point that I think we're ready to move on to actually additions. Because, yeah, this is just tin electron tubes, hardened casings. Oh, so many diamonds. At least we get 2 casings each. So if I make 4 crafts, basically 2 diamonds per casing. I'm going to choose the industrial craft casing, I think. Because really, this is picking 4 diamonds. If I want the most U value, I take these. But nah, give me the industrial craft casings. We're almost at thermal. But anyways, I did this because why again? We were trying to make these coils. We need to make the atomic reconstructor. Alright, cool. Let's take a look at the almost nighttime, but let's take a quick look at the quest line here. There's a lot of quest lines, but specifically the actually additions one. Give me my free manual, I guess. And we completed the farmer because we got one for free, but the atomic reconstructor can just be crafted. Alright, doesn't look that bad. Not quite sure why the thing uses a red lens. Is a beam red that it fires? I guess we'll find out. Because, like, this doesn't look red. Anyways, give it power. And we probably want to toggle its mode to pulse. So where did I put those energy conduits? When we give it a redstone signal, say with a button, it shoots a beam. Yeah, the beam isn't even red. Weird. Alright, well, the loot chest nonetheless. And that lets us make Inori crystals, which is just iron, I presume. Oh, we have a fair bit of iron. We'll do the whole stack of it. Nice. Give me another chest. Alright. Bunch of stuff here. Let's... worms die in this pack. That's unfortunate. But, let's go get worms. That's actually not grass. Oh, look. Our first piece of grass gave us a worm. Again, I don't care for the worm. I just want the loot chest. Food. More food. Ooh, baking duck. I love baking duck. Alright, well, I guess that's fine. I'm happy with the mob improvement tool and some food. And, yeah. Still not getting that quarry card I'm after, though. Anyways, now that we have this, I think we are finally ready to make the, universal cable. Of course, at this point, like, we've gone through so many steps to do it that we really don't need it anymore. But all the steps we've gone through will be, we've built infrastructure that's useful in the future. The fruits of our labor. 10 basic coils. What am I limited by? Aluminum. And I think that's just all the aluminum I have. So, oh well. 10 coils makes at least one craft of this. Did I leave these in here? Yeah. So in theory, I think, is there MBT data? There is. I think there's a user ID MBT data on it. Okay, but it's smart enough to find the ones that I have, which is good. And now we can make these coils, which become universal cables. Excellent. And these I'll probably just use like at the last junction, where we go from using RF to EU, because they're more expensive than standard energy conduits. Long last, we're ready to tackle the IC2 questline. So I'm going to ignore all this power stuff because we're just going to convert our RF to it, although I may do some of the quests just to get the reward. But anyway, step 1 is to get rubber. Now, I think this rubber is, generally speaking, we can swap it with industrial foregoing rubber, although I'm not sure if it's easier to produce industrial foregoing rubber. At least for now, we have to get some anyways, so I did get some rubber... Well, I have 2 rubber tree saplings. Let's plant a small rubber tree farm. Oh, I don't need bugs. And then I'll just retap them for a little while to get the sticky resin off of it. I, for the life of me, cannot grow rubber trees that have more than at least 2 of the like these little nodes that are tree tappable. So I'm just gonna say screw it, and we're gonna set up MF, or not MFR, industrial foregoings latex rubber system, because, like, come on, how many trees do I have to go through before I get good ones? Like, I got 2 good trees here, and I've chopped down 2 stacks of rubber wood. So yeah, forget it. Anyways, we can process the rubber wood into apparently acacia planks in the sawmill, but we get rubber out of it, so I guess it wasn't all failure. Oh, cool. I haven't made these yet just because they use a lot of like iron and stuff, but we'll put these in our machines later. Anyways, that gets us to a generator. I don't need a generator. Now I'll make one just to get the reward. Hold up. We don't actually have to do that yet. I was planning on making the machine case here. This is a case for industrial foregoing machines. And I saw the reinforced stone. I was like, I guess we have to do IC2 stuff. Turns out we can just craft reinforced stone. So, pretty easy recipe. This clay here, normally you can, like, the IC2 way is to make it in a macerator, but we can do it in a manufactory too. So, we don't even need to IC2. And the machine casing here we took as a quest reward earlier, so I don't have to make them, at least not immediately. Making one machine case also conveniently gives us a latex processing unit and some other stuff. So that opens up... We did a quest here. Ah, I love it when quest rewards complete quests. What a convenient thing. Anyways, that would be under industrial foregoing. So here, I'll take a free book. And we need to make tree fluid extractors. Alright, let's make... Here, let's see. Can you extract from rubber wood? You can. That probably means I shouldn't chop all my rubber wood, huh? I'll plant more. I guess I'll make 2 tree fluid extractors. And then the quest afterwards comes free because we were given that as a quest reward. I don't need this anymore. Eh. Oh, those are disappointing quest rewards. Which one's the one I was given? Okay, this one. To make the plastic or rubber, is it called rubber or is it called plastic? Plastic. To make the plastic, I'm going to have rubber wood be placed with a block placer. 3 fluid extractors, turn that into latex. We transfer all the latex into a latex processing unit. Doesn't really matter which way we face it. Give it some water with that water source I put underneath it. And then, let's see, latex is a fluid, so we'll fluid conduits. The liquid latex then gets turned into tiny dry rubber. Apparently our water source is a bit slow. Whatever, they're like running at about the same rate, so one or the other will serve as a backlog, or as the bottleneck, doesn't really matter. Then I craft it all together in a analog crafter to craft it 3x3. And then we smelt that, and this makes plastic, so we can store that in a... I don't know, can we make drawers? Let's make some drawers. We'll store that into drawers right here. And that, conveniently enough, gives us another quest. This quest comes completed courtesy of a different quest reward. Oh, it looks like Corologium Day again. Well... Oh, what? What do you do? I assume you make water, maybe? I don't know. But Pam's already has a block that makes water. Ooh! That's 2 of them, even. We can make 2 resident machines. I'm down for that. Industrial Foregoing has a whole bunch of machines that can really do just about anything. Farms, generate resources, I don't know. Deal with animals, but what I want to do right now is make the mob slaughter factory, because this gets us pink slime, which is used to well, the biggest thing is that it gets us into the RF Tools machine frame. It's here somewhere, trust me, probably. Here we go. Oopsies, here it is. The RF Tools machine frame uses exactly pink slime. So anyways, for that we need a mob slaughter factory and some way to spawn mobs. We could use that that mob spawner I picked up earlier today, but vanilla mob spawner is painfully slow. So I'm thinking I want to make a cursed earth mob farm, and to do that I need a drop of evil, and to get a drop of evil I have to go to the nether and kill some wither skeletons. But first I guess I have to go to the nether and find some wither skeletons, because I don't think I found a stronghold yet. And by stronghold I totally mean fortress. Navigating the nether is absolutely terrifying, because my strategy is to slime sling and glide and hope that I can find somewhere to land before my glider runs out of altitude. But so far it's worked out and I haven't fallen in lava yet. I still have the backup fire resist potion, so I get 1 mistake. Oh, looks like I found something. This looks like the catwalks for another fortress. Give me the achievement. There we go. Alright, good. Let's see if we can find the parts of it that actually have mobs. Loot chest. This lets you fall in lava and not die, right? At least not immediately. I'm down for that. Give me drop of evil. I see you hiding over here. Die. Gimme. I have looting 3 on this pad, right? So... Luck 3. So, my drop chance should be pretty decent. Is that a spawner? Let's take that spawner with us. Come on, spawner. This is blood. Blood is fine because it puts out fires. Ow. Mine. Alright, we're gonna kill the mobs so that they don't burn our chest. Or our box. That one fortress kind of sucked, so I went to found another one. And give me the thing. Hey, we got one. I'm gonna try to get a couple. So we can make both restored spawners as well as cursed earth, but I'll be content with one. Okay, cut it out. There's another spawner there. I don't need that though. We did just get one, right? I could just make a cursed earth spawner here in the nether, but... Oh wait, can we make witch water in this pack? Because we do have yeah. I should try to grab some mycelium. I do need silk touch for that, don't I? Hey, another war. So now that I have this, we can also brew additional potions so that we get more fire resist if needed. In a chest. Couple nice pairs of dark boots. Which one do I want? The one with jump, I guess? Give me the extra jump. If I can get enough levels of jump on it, we can, it's not very good. If we get enough levels of jump, we can use it to fly. How convenient. Mycelium. So, oh wait. This is mycelium netherrack. I don't think this counts. Never mind. Not convenient. I think I may have my multi-jumps mixed up. I think it's the multi-jump from Cyclic the enchantment that actually gives you infinite jumps. But anyways, well, that can give you infinite jumps if you use a glider. Anyways, what I want to do now is level out an area here, probably like here, out that way a bit, and may as well use the builders we were given as a gift to do so. I guess we can start here somewhere. And then we'll put our okay. And then we'll put our mob farm over in this area. Builder's Wand is gated behind magic for some reason in this pack. So I'm just gonna use the builder to build. Novel concept, I know. But we can use it to, can I jump up 2 blocks? Yeah, I can, nice. Build the box that will be our mob farm. And go. Probably ran out of cobble. Still much easier than building it all by hand. You done? Oh, still need more cobble. I accidentally set it to solid mode, not hollow, so we're gonna try again. This time on hollow box. Go. Looks the same from this side, but I think the inside's actually empty. Alright. Nice. Now let's make the slaughter factory, which I think by, let me check the default range. It's either 3x3 or 1x1. 1x1. So we need a range upgrade that brings it up to 9x9 because that's the size of our farm. So I need this one. Hey, look. Default recipes. How convenient. And now, if I put this at the entrance to the mob farm, it should be able to cover the entire thing. Yeah, looks good to me. All right, next up, I want to set up the, well, I guess let's set up some lighting so I can turn it on and off on demand. Maybe I made it taller than it should have been. Oh well. I just have a bunch of actually additions lamps that we can control with a single lever. That lights up the area inside so I can, say, do maintenance on it. Next up, I want some way to get in and out easier without having to, like, literally break the wall. So I think we can make some dark, what's it called? Dark ineffable glass. I found a single moonstone while mining. Maybe I found 2 moonstones? Nope, just 1 moonstone. So we can make 8 pieces of dark ineffable glass pretty easily. And I'll just make like a door here. So when the lights are on, you can see there's no dark spots. Let me add 2 more lamps. There we go. No more X's. The reason I need so many lamps is because this room is like 6 blocks tall. Anyways, let's grab that drop of evil now. 1 and go. If I need more cursed earth, I can move it later if I get a silk touch tool. So let's turn that light off. And mobs should start spawning. Wow, immediately. It overlooks something. We do have to power this. Let me run an energy cable over here. But now, once it's powered, it'll start killing the mobs, generating liquid meat and pink slime. Let's get a couple tanks to store these in as well. Here's a curious effect. I knew that if you stack 2 portable tanks on top of each other, like they link together and effectively form a multi-block tank. But apparently if you insert a second different fluid into the bottom tank, it'll put it into the top one. So it's kind of like a tank controller. Except I think there's no guarantee that if I ever empty the pink slime that it won't put liquid meat into that top one, so I don't actually want this behavior. But today I learned. So this produces 2 fluids, pink slime and liquid meat. We'll use the meat in a second, but for now, if I just take this pink slime, put it down, it will, in time, become a pink slime mob, which we can then kill for a pink slime ball. I have a lot of hit points. Completing the quest, which rewards us... Meh. There's a little trick you can do, which is, I don't know, almost cheating, perhaps actually cheating, where you can convert any slime into pink slime with a compacting drawer. So, as long as you have 1 pink slime ball, you can make more. Anyways, I want to make a meat feeder. Yep, standard recipe. With one of these, we can fill it with liquid meat and wear it on our head. And it will keep our food topped off. This is good because it keeps our food topped off without messing with our nutrition. I can't actually gain nutrition. Like all my nutrition gain comes from quest reward food, and eventually I'm going to run out of that stuff, right? So by feeding myself with liquid meat through this, I never run out, which is very good. Basically, these numbers will stay fixed at this point. I mean, I could like eat a vegetable or something to get this up, but I think somewhere around 90% is the threshold where you get the buff. So right now I am getting all of the buffs. All right, that does lead into, well, I guess we'll make the range add-on because we can. But I thought that would lead into the actual meaningful add-ons, which is a fortune add-on. But give me this one. Ooh. Now I'm gonna apply the Silk Touch upgrade to my Enigmatic here, so that we can use it to pick up a single piece of cursed earth. Okay, or I guess that doesn't work for some reason. Is cursed earth not silk touchable anymore? Weird. Or does this not count as a proper shovel? I don't know. What about a cardboard box? Can we? These boxes have something in. Oh, are these? They're not withdrawable. All right. It's I think when the MBT data gets a certain. That's not even a long MBT data. I don't know why I can't withdraw them. But can I cardboard box this? Aha! Can't stop me. Alright, give me that. We'll use this to transplant some cursed earth to wait, was it? No, this should be normal dirt. Never mind. We'll use this to transplant some dirt to another spawning room that we'll use as a mob farm, like to get loot out of. With the cursed earth transplanted, we should start spreading and spawning hostile mobs here. And the whoopsies. The mob crusher here should kill them when they spawn. So it needs both power and a range upgrade. I'm apparently short on tin to be able to make the tin upgrade, so we'll give it the slightly larger one. I think that makes it, yeah, it makes it slightly larger working area than strictly required, but whatever. Then just to run the energy cable over to here. I'm gonna run it underground. Let me get a little brave here and try to spread this cursed earth faster by watering canning it. Maybe this doesn't work. Alright, I guess it doesn't work. I'm leaving here before I get blown up by a creeper. Anyways, when mobs spawn here, they get killed by the crusher, and then they produce mob drops, which we'll have to set up a drawer system for, and essence, which just gets stored in a tank. Can't make the drawer controller yet because I haven't found any skystone. Can we manufacture this? We could, but we have to... Yeah, it's probably easier just to find a meteor, assuming they spawn. I think I saw one when I was navigating here at the start of the game, like at the very start of the world. But we'll find one later because I think we are out of time today. So I'm gonna chunk load all this area, which I think it already is, and we'll leave it running. This will come back. We'll come back to probably full tanks. If the items fill up the modular storage here, which there's bows in here. I might have to blacklist bows. Well, whatever. This will get filled up pretty quickly with junk. But we'll set up a proper item storage system next episode. And here, this will eventually fill up with meat. And I believe, yeah, one full tank is one meat feeder refill. So I can upgrade this tank later. But for now, this is what we get. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. And I hope to see you in the next one. Take care and bye-bye.